Call it China's Great Wind Rush, sprouting up almost everywhere here on the flat plains of Inner Mongolia, thousands of these towering turbines. Here the wind blows strong and constant, on average between 16 and 20 miles an hour, perfect for keeping the blades turning, the electricity humming. It's like music, it makes me feel good when I hear it, says Wang Yang, a local official responsible for wooing energy companies to these breezy grasslands. Like these wind farms, Wang's job didn't exist 4 years ago. But with soaring prices for oil and coal, wind power is booming. Right now, though, it still provides less than 1% of China's electricity, but output doubled last year, and expectations are for much more within the next decade. If development goes well, the installed capacity would be around 5 to 8% of total capacity, making this a genuine alternative energy, says Qin Haiyan, head of China's Wind Power Association. Out here, the mega winds mean megawatt, and there's lots of wide open spaces. Inner Mongolia is about the same size as South Africa, but with a relatively small population. And that means there's plenty of cheap land to build a lot more of these giant wind turbines. China, say the experts, has no other choice. To keep its economy powering along, it needs as much energy as it can get. Right now, it relies heavily on coal, but that won't last and has caused huge environmental damage. So the Chinese are investing in alternatives: hydro and solar, nuclear and biofuels.
If China does not fully embrace and develop the potential for renewable energy, its own economic future is going to be sacrificed.
3 years ago, the government passed a law requiring power operators to buy from alternative energy providers, both big and small. Like Li Jinglu and his biomass power company on the edge of the Inner Mongolian desert, fueled by sand willows, the same hardy trees people here once planted to try to stop the spread of the desert. When the desert turns green, Li says, we harvest large amounts of biomass which can be used just like coal. This is the excavation of a green coal mine. When his small plant fires up in August, it should produce 200 million kilowatt hours a year. Renewable, carbon-neutral electricity, enough to power about 20,000 average American homes. It's not much in a country of more than 1 billion, but maybe just part of a solution as China searches for a reliable alternative energy, looking everywhere from the wind to the willows. John Vause, CNN, Inner Mongolia.